Hey moms and dads, this video is for you if your child struggles with anxiety and you've heard the vagus nerve is important to help. I was adjusting a woman one day at the very top of her neck, a very gentle adjustment, and she turns and looks at me and says, Dr. Ty, that's exactly where my therapist told me to tap to stimulate my vagus nerve. So if your child's been struggling for a while, you've likely been looking for solutions to help. Maybe meditation, yoga moves, breathing exercises, and you've likely stumbled across the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve, it comes from this brainstem area here, the very top of the neck, and it goes to heart, lungs, stomach, all the digestive organs. That's why a lot of times upset stomach, constipation, digestive issues can come along with anxiety. But what it acts as is the most critical braking system for the nervous system. So our nervous system has a gas pedal mode. It's the sympathetic side of things. And this is what revs us up when we're under stress. It also has then a braking system. That's where the vagus nerve comes into play, because we need to bring our gas pedal online when we're worried, when we need to run from a tiger, when we need to activate fight, flight, sympathetic dominance. But we also need a very robust braking system to bring us down from that stress. And that's what the vagus nerve does. So if the vagus nerve is offline, what you may find with your child is that they get stressed and they stay stressed even after the stressful situation has gone away. Or you find them in an environment that is pretty soothing, that they shouldn't be stressed out around, and that you start to see this stress building in their body, and you're wondering, why is that happening? If those are situations you find yourself in, odds are it has to do with their inability to activate the braking system. Just like your car. If you're driving, you see a stoplight, you should be able to hit the brake and your car slows down. However, if the brake line is cut, you push the brake pedal and your car keeps going. So if your child's brake lines are shot, you might notice their engine keeps revved up, it keeps going. And that's what we love to help with in our office, is look at the nervous system. We do the scans to assess each of these nerve channels. But when it comes to anxiety, we're especially taking a close look at that upper neck area, because if that's off, now the vagus nerve, no matter how hard your child tries to push the brake pedal, it doesn't work. And rather than having to add another self-care technique to find the perfect meditation or breathing exercise or a calm body, calm mind app to follow, we say, hey, if your vagus nerve is online, you don't have to do all these special exercises, because your body can use it naturally the way it's designed. It can find when you're under a situation where you should be stressed or your kiddo should be stressed, it's appropriate to have the gas pedal. But if the brake pedal can be online, it gets them out of that naturally and easily. So that's what we love helping support families with. So if you've looked into the vagus nerve, know that yes, it's critical and it's important. And if you're finding yourself being exhausted by having to do all the perfect steps or always activating the vagus nerve with external exercises, that's where we come in to help activate it naturally.